It is a gorgeous day here in Pennsylvania. It is March 3rd. It's the first real day of spring. We've got 60-degree weather. We've had a lot of rain the last 2 days. The field's going to be muddy. This is a very historic section of Pennsylvania, not far from the Delaware River. There's a lot of old Revolutionary War, colonial activity happening in this area. We have a permit for this park, and there's a lot of ground here. This is only my third time on the park. I know there are other people who have been here and found colonial coins, King George II's, King George III's, and assorted other objects. We're going to be focusing today, concentrating on these fields, which will be planted in a few weeks' time. So this is a real treat to get on these farmed fields before they get planted. And with such gorgeous weather, we're just eager to get started. Now, I will say it's rained hard the last couple of days. The fields are going to be muddy, but if we're finding good stuff, that won't be a problem. Stay tuned. All right, folks, first signal of the day here. We've just been literally 5 minutes. It's really loud 85, and it's not very tight. So I'm predicting we have ourselves here a bottle cap of some sort. Boy, that's a loud signal. That could also be a can. Yeah, that loud. Thinking this is going to be an old soda can of some sorts. And there we go. That's what we got. Soda can number 1. Okay, we've got a 77 right here. Let's see what we got. And there we have a piece of glass with a lid on it. Okay, folks, we've got an 81 here. It's jumping around a little bit, maybe 84 now. We're kind of in an area where we've been getting some bottle caps and lids. And there we go, folks. It's like an old nail, some sort. It's got some age to it. I mean, look at that patina. Definitely has age, and it looks like it's handmade. It's not exactly a nail, but it is something old. So we've got ourselves a really decent 87 right here. 87, 88, 90. It's a screamer. Let's see what we have. We are in the middle of this field here in Pennsylvania. Still in the hole. 88. Still in the hole. 88, 90. Still in the hole. Sounds like it's going to be a big piece of aluminum down deep here. What do we have? It's something. Maybe an old tractor part. Hard to tell. It certainly was a screamer. It's got some good metal content, but what it is, don't know. Looks like it might be some sort of a screw going through, bolted into this piece, but I'm not mechanical, so I have no idea what that is. Okay, folks, we've got a high 60s, 70 type of signal. It's very shallow. And we've got a piece of, looks like an old piece of lead. I think we're just dealing with a piece of scrap, which we'll take a closer look at later. But for now, just go into the box. Strange, we're getting another signal in the 60s right here, literally a foot and a half from the last signal we had. Maybe it's ancient can slaw. That's my working theory. But I don't think it's aluminum. It's not ringing high enough for aluminum. Maybe some sheet metal of some sort. 73, decent signal. And we're not far from where I was getting the scrap aluminum earlier, but this sounds deeper. And it is still a nice solid 73. Still in hole. All right, it's in the hole. We're gonna have to take a closer look here, make sure it's not in the wall. It seems that it is. Scrap. Really nice signal here. It's a 91, 93. We're near the road, so it's possibly going to be a big disappointment with some can slaw, but it's still bringing up strong 90, 91. 92, still in the hole. It's a deep one. It's a good sign. It's still down there. All right, let's go down and see what we got. Folks, we just got ourselves a really nice debuckle. How about that? That was down there. But it's our first find of the day. Look at the patina on that. Beautiful. Really nice. At least 100 years old. Horse tackle that would have been used out here in this field. But not a bad find. Again, it's our first one. It's the first old thing we found. It's better than digging up scrap. Okay, we got a nice 85 here. It's a small object, 85, 84. Still in the hole. .83. It's out. Now here's something you don't find every day. This looks to me like it's probably the chrome surround of an old headlight lamp from a car. Older style car, probably 1960s. It was down about 6 or 7 inches. It's the old fasteners here. Held it in place. You could just see that baby coming at you on the road. The fasteners in place. Big old round chrome headlight. Folks, we have another signal here. It's in the clump. And there we go. Looks like it's aluminum can. Getting a lot of can slaw here. We are close to the road and close to an old house that's here on 64, 65. Nice solid signal, but not one that usually produces anything decent. This is kind of bottle cap territory on the Deus XP, but we're going to dig it. It's in this hole here, and let's see what we got. We got a piece of clumped up aluminum here, probably an old part of an old can that we're looking for. So time to move on. Okay, folks, it's been a long day. Large field here. It's a state park that does allow digging for with a permit. Been on for several hours and no coins so far. I just had a very deep signal, very light signal, but good. Nice tone to it. I dug it and kept digging. Almost gave up. But I'll tell you what I found at the bottom of the hole here. Appears to be a fat Indian. It's I haven't cleaned it or brushed it in any way. I just pulled it out of the hole. But that was down there. Just give you an example or an idea here. Just to give you an idea. There's the garret there, and you can see it was down deep. And yeah, it definitely has the feel of a fat Indian. We'll try cleaning it up and see what we have. The only certainty in metal detecting is the uncertainty. Not knowing when, where, or what the next great find will be. But that's why we do it. Getting out in the sunshine, in the fields, exploring and looking for that next great find. So while today we only came away with a few modern coins, a wheat penny, an Indian head, a D buckle, it proves that there's still good old material in the ground. And it's still waiting to be found. The best part is I only explored a small portion of this park, so I intend to get back and dig some more and find some more objects. So stay tuned for a upcoming episode where we'll go back to the park and explore again, but we'll take a completely different route and a completely different field and see what awaits us. In the meantime, enjoy your digging and don't forget, dig those high tones. Take care. See you later.